Yo, what's happening, forum? This is the whiskey review of Bunnahabhain 12-year-old. Here it is. Boom. Came in this very nice looking, don't recall this, cylinder of some kind. Very fancy looking. Russet Gold. This is a complex 12-year-old with hidden depths. Aromatic fruity floral scent with the most subtle hints of smoke. Prepare the palate for sweet fruit and nuts with a vanilla and caramel finale. Cool. So I believe this is a sherried whiskey from Islay. Now Laphroaig and what's another one? Laphroaig is from Islay, and also is Lagavulin, I think it's called, which are both good. It appears that typically the characteristic of an Islay whiskey is very peaty, because Laphroaig is like that. I can care less for Laphroaig, to be honest. It's good. It's a very potent, interesting one, but it's not exactly what excites me. Now this, however, from what I've heard about whiskey, is that it has nutty or woody notes, which is what I look for. It even says here, rich sherry, roasted nuts, sweet malt and sultanas. I've heard it's very malty as well. It says spice, warming spice, caramel, coastal influence. So, let's have a go, shall we? Let's nose this. Here we go. Okay. Wow, yeah. It's creamy, and there's dark fruits going on. There is a slight floral hint. It's quite pleasant. Wow. Ooh, wow. Now that I'm smelling even more. There's more fruits. It's quite fruity. Quite very creamy, I'd describe it as. Wow, this is like strong cherry flavor, cherry vanilla. This is like cherry pie in a glass or something. But it makes sense that it's sherry influenced. Very, 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 very pleasant. Very warm. I love it. It's a very nice nose. I'm just taking my time with this to see, can I get anything else? sweet and creamy, and so some say that there's no peat in this, others say that there's a little bit. So I wonder, will I pick up on any of that? But down the hatch we go. Mm. 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 Wow. Whoa. Whoa. Wow. Mmm. Okay. So straight, as soon as that gets in your mouth, there's a woody note right there, and I can still taste it, that wood and that nuttiness, definitely. Mmm. That is outstanding. I love a good finish. I think the finish might be one of my favourite bits. That's good. You've got the dark fruits in there. You've got cherry. You've got raisins, definitely. You've got the creaminess. And there is a tiny bit of peat, but it's like blends seamlessly. Ooh, that's a good one. Ooh, I can still taste the oakiness. Ooh, I love that. That was what I was looking for. And there is a tiny hint of like I heard someone describe it as honey roasted nuts. You know, when they have that coating. That is amazing. That's one of my favourites. Let's go for. Oh, wow. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, there's more than nuttiness coming now from the nose. Oh, my God. That is such a treat. That's one of my new favourites. Definitely. I like it as much as I like Glenallachie 8, which is my favourite. These are two new favourites discovered in the past few weeks, fellas. Wow. I'm trying to look at the notes and see if I can identify anything else. Maybe there's some other fruits going on, but I don't eat fruit, so how would I know? But there's that creaminess, definitely, and the woodiness. I'm going in for another round. Wow. More cherry that time. I'm going to try some with some water. It's a nice, warm, inviting drink. That is one of my favourites. Let's add a bit of water, shall we? Here we go. So, like I said, there's a little bit of peat, but it blends seamlessly with everything else. You've got to just look for it. But it's there. I think it's what helps create the woody, oaky, nutty, malty note. Ooh, wow, that has changed it. The water's changed it. Stronger sherry note now. Wow, there's that there is that honey roasted peanuts. That is beautiful. And there is a slight floral note to it. A very refreshing floral note. Good. Wow. Interesting. There's definitely different notes there. Less sweetness. More of the low notes rather than the high notes. More low notes coming in that time. More of the woodiness. More of the maltiness. That is sensational. So, now for the final test. I have here our infinity bowl with the added Bunnahabhain. Let's pour away, shall we? I've also still got a little bit left in here, so I've got an extra taste. That is one of my favourite whiskies. That. So we should be creating something very interesting here with this blend, because what I already had was what I described as dark chocolate fruit and nut, and I think that's because of you've got the Tamnavulin Pinot Noir edition influenced in there. You've got the Lechick Baines, so you've got peat definitely, and you've got vanilla definitely, and it's creating this dark chocolate fruit and nut. And that's how I describe that our special blend there, the horse juice. Okay, more vanilla. Fruity vanilla. Malty, definitely. A bit less of a woodiness, maybe, now. More strong vanilla, I think. Mmm. Mmm. Ooh, roller coaster time. So, started off very, very malty. Then it suddenly got very fruity. More of the sherry, but with some added vanilla, more fruits. And then, as it was going down the hatch, saltiness, the Bowmore started coming in, and the chick started coming in. More of a peaty saltiness coming through, definitely. And then as it goes down the hatch, there's more peaty, oaky finish. That was absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait to show Ethan this. I can't wait to revisit this because I know I'll think differently of it and I'll get different notes. But it definitely delivered what I wanted. What I was looking for was the woody, nutty notes, and I definitely got that. In fact, it almost is see, because there's that slight peatiness, it almost creates a different kind of peat. You know, it's your brain sort of thinks it's a little bit similar to peat, the woody, nutty notes, and it's sensational. Right. And that's with water added, remember. So be different without it. But that's a solid whiskey. I got what I wanted. It's fruity, and it's not it's balanced. The fruits aren't what I describe as like very sweet. It's not a sweetness that proper, kicks off. It's mellow and blended sweetness. Hope that makes sense. The Glenallachie 8-year-old was probably more forwardly fruity in your mouth. Or there was just more variety of fruits, whereas these are more behind the scenes kind of fruits, like dried fruits. The arrival is quite interesting because it doesn't kick off with fruity or the sherry. It kicks off with pure malty, creamy, and oaky and woody, very woody, very. Yeah. Oh, wow. It's like cherry pie or something. So out of 10, if I gave Glenallachie a 10, this could be a 10, or it could be a 9.5. Could there be something more to it? It's either a 9 or a 10. In other words, it's great. It's unbelievable. It's one of the best ones, undoubtedly. Could there be more? For instance, once it's added to our blend, the horse juice, there was more of a roller coaster. But anyway, in other words, it's one of my favourites. I'll just say that. Forget the numbers. I just got a bit of chocolate there. Bye.